Alrighty, g'day guys. Today I'm doing a bit of a Streamlight comparison. So on my right, your left, I've got the Streamlight HLX, the Protac HLX. Protac? Yeah, Streamlight Protac HLX. And on my left, your right, is the Streamlight Protac HL USB. Let's check them out. All right, now I've had to open them up and get all the stuff out. So we'll just go over what's in what. Okay, so in the Protac HL USB, you just get a user manual as well as a USB-C cord, and this is a Streamlight branded USB-C cord, and you will get a battery. Now, just warning, it squeaks a lot. So, this one's, oh, there it is. Yeah, I was gonna say this one's not too bad. So that's how they come. I haven't oiled them yet because I wanted you to hear how they come. Now, the battery in the HL USB is a proprietary battery by Streamlight. So it's got that plastic bit up at the positive terminal there. So you won't be able to use this in any other light. I think there's one other Streamlight light that you can use, but in terms of like chucking this in a well tool or something, that won't work. But you can use other 18650s in this light, which I'll show you later. But this is the only battery that you can charge in this light, okay? So don't charge other batteries in this light. So I'll just pop that back in there. Now in this one, you will get two Streamlight CR123 batteries. There they are. And you will get a holster. So this is a lens up holster. Nothing to write home about, don't get excited, but it's better than a kick in the teeth. And that is actually really nice. Nice stitching, nice Velcro. It actually feels quite strong, that bit for your belt there. So that's pretty cool. Velcro's not too bad either. So look, I've seen worse before. I have seen worse holsters. That's not too bad. And of course you will get your user manual as well, with just a little warning bit of paper here. Just talking about, lithium batteries, just don't be silly with them and things like that. Okay, so here they are. Now, I actually have a Keep Power 18650 in this at the moment. It does tell you to only use Surefire branded batteries, but I put the Keep Power in there and it works just fine. The only thing it does is, for some reason, when you first put it in, and this could just be a defect of this light in particular, but for some reason, when I first put the Keep Power in, it won't work, which is really weird. And I'll show you what happens. So you turn it on, nothing happens. Then you shake it and it switches on, but now it works just fine. So it won't fail me again after that. I don't know why that happens, but maybe that doesn't happen with the Streamlight, but it does happen with the Keep Power. But again, now that I've shaken it while it was on, it won't turn off again. Now let's take a look at them. So maybe if we zoom in, that might be a bit better. Okay, so this is how they look just in terms of size next to each other. So the USB is much longer, like really much longer. In fact, if I stand these guys up, and I'll have to zoom out slightly. If I stand these guys up, all right, so just standing next to each other, the HL USB comes in at about 16.5 centimeters, man, and the HLX is a little less than 14 centimeters tall. So that's a massive difference in height. However, the face width is a bit different. So the face width here on the HLX is almost 4 centimeters, just shy of 4 centimeters, whereas the face width on the USB is, well, look at that, just shy of 3 centimeters, a whole centimeter smaller. So that might affect pocketability. However, this is a big light. I mean, look at that in my hand. It's big, whereas this, much more compact. And yeah, it's got a bigger head, but mate, you get so much more candela out of this thing, which I'll talk about shortly. So in terms of in the hand, I mean, this one's great because like you just cannot lose it. Like this thing is really cool. It's a nice big light. Works just phenomenally, obviously, but there's a lot to grab a hold of. You can really use it in many different aspects. Not that you can't with this, okay? But look, there's just so much more to grab onto with this thing. But now, if we look at pocket clips, So you've got a screwed in pocket clip on the HLX with extremely deep carry, and it's two-way. So you can notch it onto a vest or something as well, or even your hat if you had to. Whereas this, it's a wraparound. Not that that's bad, got some awesome tension on it, but it's not deep carry at all, and it's not reversible. So that is kind of, well, it's less diverse than this pocket clip. I much prefer this clip. Screwed in is just my jam, and then it being so deep carry is also my jam, and two-way, you know, that's 3 ticks out of 3, to be honest. Now let's check the tail standing capability. So they can both tail stand, fantastic. So that's good. That's really good news. Now this one, obviously because of its name, pull that slot down there like that, and that's how you charge it. So that is your charging capability there. And there's an LED here that will be red when charging and green when fully charged. Is it green or blue? One of them, green or blue. And then just shoot that back up there. There is an O-ring there if you saw. So that gives it a bit of water resistance, although I will go over the water resistance shortly and which one's better. But just finishing off how they feel. I mean, look, I'd be more inclined to carry this one because of its size, okay? If we're just talking size, I'd be more inclined to carry this one, definitely, because it's just more compact and it's got really nice deep carry. And that head, you know, what do I say, just shy of 4 centimeters. It's not going to be too bad in the pocket, not too bad. Okay, now let's look at reflectors. So both smooth reflectors, but look at the size difference of those reflectors. So you have 12,000 candela here, max candela, and you have 27,100 max candela here, okay? The reason being is the enormous size of this smooth reflector. That's gonna be a huge difference as well, because if we're talking, look, you can't really see it there on the wall as much, although, you know, this does have a tighter hotspot, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. But the candela rating difference is gonna give this thing an enormous amount of throw over this thing. Okay, so let's talk specs, because specs are quite impressive with both of them, but to be honest, more impressive with this one. Okay, so 1,000 lumens high, right? So that's both 1,000 lumens. However, on this one here, you get an hour and 15 minutes with CR123s or an hour and a half with an 18650. You get 27,100 candela, which is a max distance of 330 meters throw. You get 1 meter water submerged and 2 meters drop, okay? Now, this one, 1,000 lumens max for an hour and a half with the provided battery here. You can put other 18650s in here. I would imagine it would still be an hour and a half, even though it doesn't say. You get 219 meters of max throw, but only 12,000 candela. So it's not going to get 209 meters. I mean, the last bit of lux might touch, you know, a bench out 219 meters. You're not going to get usable light for 219 meters with this. Now, 1 meter drop instead of 2 meter drop, and no submerge, only heavy rain it can be used in. Okay, so that's a big difference. This can be submerged to 1 meter. This cannot be submerged, obviously because of the open USB port. All right, now medium mode. So this has what's called 10 tap program abilities. Okay, so what that means is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold the 10th, and it's going to flash bright and then turn off. That means I'm in high only, okay? So it doesn't matter how many times I touch it, I'm in high only. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold the 10th, it went on low and then cut out. Now I'm in hot, I'm in low, medium, high. So low comes on first every time. Low is 65 lumens, 23 hours, 53 meters of throw, 700 candela. Now from off, half press, that's medium. Medium is 380 lumens, 3.5 hours, 133 meters of throw, 4,420 candela. And then 1, 2, 3, that's your high 1,000 lumens again, okay? Now let's get this one to low, medium, and high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the 10th. That's high. So again, just like this one, that's only going to give you high, but we don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the 10th. Okay. Now, low. 65 lumens for 20 hours. This was 65 lumens for 23 hours. Okay. 80 meters of throw, 53 meters of throw. 1600 candela, 700 candela. Okay, interesting. Now, half press, hold. Okay. 400 meters of throw, 3 hours. 380 meters of throw, 400 lumens, 3 hours. 380 lumens, 3.5 hours. 200 meters of throw, 133 meters of throw, 10,000 candela, 4,420 candela. And then of course, the high, 1, 2, 3, high, 1, 2, 3, high, both 1,000 lumens. However, as I said before, 219 meters of throw, 330 meters of throw, 12,000 candela, 27,100 candela, an hour and a half, an hour and 15. Or an hour and a half with the 18650, sorry. So same, hour and a half. Now, I like the first mode that I was in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the 10. They're going to strobe and turn off. That means I'm back where I was, which is it always turns on in high. But then if you half press twice, 1, 2, strobe. And then if you half press 3 times, 1, 2, 3, low. Okay, so I like high strobe low, but you can also get low, medium, and high, or you can get high only. They are the 3 modes that you can get, and all of them have their uses, but I like high strobe low because I like turning it on in high only, but I know 1, 2, 3, I've got low. Okay, so that's what I really, really like. It's my preference. So major differences so far are candela rating. Lumens are the same, but candela rating is a major difference. Also, 1 meter ability to be submerged, no submerged underwater with this. That's a big deal. Now, this can use 18650s, any other button top protected 18650 or the provided proprietary 18650. However, do not charge any other battery in this light except for the proprietary provided battery. Okay, very important. Whereas this can use protected 18650s as well as 2 CR123s, which is a big bonus for me as well. Now, this can use 2 CR123s as well, but it doesn't tell me, it doesn't give me the runtimes and outputs on them. So maybe they're the same. You could assume they're the same, but there's no information about that, which it's not like it's unreliable. It just, I don't like that. I wanted information by it. Okay, so they can both be run by CR123s, but there's no information about how long it'll run with CR123s with this. I'm going to assume very similar. All right, now the final difference will be the weight. So both got 18650s, provided 18650 and just a keep power. So the HL USB 214.2 grams, the HLX 177.72 grams. Again, massive difference with this. This is the clear winner in my view. All right, don't let me tell you though. Let's check out the night shots, then we'll come back for some final thoughts and prices. See you in a sec. All right, first up is the HLX. Okay, now rain's getting kind of heavy, so I won't be out here too long, but that's got some epic throw. Okay. That has got some nice throw, even through the rain. I mean, look, it's getting to that back fence, which is well over 100 meters from where I'm standing, all right? Actually, no, it's not. It's almost bang on 100 meters. Sorry for the lie. So, oh, now that's the HLX. Now, that's the HL USB. Oop, HLX, HL USB. HLX, HL USB, HLX, USB. So the X has got epic throw, 27,000 candela, I believe. There it is. And then the USB, I think it's got 12,000 candela, something around there. More of a spreader light. So that's the USB, HLX. So see on the wall there, distinct hotspot with the HLX, whereas USB, not so much, just a nice kind of even matte of light. And again, back fence, 100 meters, HLX, it's getting it. And then USB, you can see, but not as distinct as that. See? HLX, USB. So 2 different applications, and their uses are very different. Still can use both of them in almost all applications, but if you want a better spread of light, then you'd go the USB, and if you want more throw, you'd go the HLX. And just back here on this back wall, which is 50 meters, 45 to be exact, HLX, see how it's like really making that back metal fence kind of shine. And now the USB, it lights it up. Arguably it lights more of it up, like to the sides than that. Oh, oops. But yeah, I'll probably go the HLX as my pick out of these ones. Same lumen output, 1,000 big ones. All right, see ya. All right, so prices first. I got the HLX from Tactical Gear, and this is a $300 light. And I got the HL USB from LEgear.com.au, and that is a $212 light. So tacticalgear.com.au, LEgear.com.au, they both do very similar style of tactical stuff, but $300, $212, all right? I will link them both in the description, and both the companies, obviously. But now, performance. So, I like this one better, okay? This is my pick. Why? Well, they both have 1,000 lumens. They both have very similar run times. They can both use 18650 or CR123 batteries, but the performance of this one outdoes this one in my opinion, and the compact stature and pocketability with this awesome screwed-in pocket clip with the deep carry and the two-way pocket clip, it's a no-brainer for me, all right? So that hotspot and spill style of light is just my jam. This has its place. I'm not saying this doesn't have its place, but I'm not a fan of onboard charging as much, and I'm also, just because it hinders the water resistance, which is why, you know, this can't be submerged and this can. But also, it's got an even spread of light, which is fantastic for most applications. I would prefer a little bit more throw. And as you saw, this has got some really nice throw. So I prefer that, simple as that. Now, as I said, I will link them both in the description. You do need to think about what you want them for. You know, if you want to be able to charge a light in your car, you need to go this one. This has got a protected battery and a protection circuit going on. I mean, you can leave this on charge in your car as you're driving, and then if you need it, you've got a fully charged light. Whereas this one, I have to make sure I've charged my battery at home before going out if I'm using the 18650. Otherwise, I need to make sure I've got a box of CR123s ready to go. Okay, so that's the difference here. But that's the sacrifice I'm willing to make for this one, which is more comfortable in my opinion to hold and just a better performing light. But yeah, if you want to throw it, you got to go that one. All right, I've rambled enough. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.